Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Well, look at that. No one's been able to hear me this entire time. Ha! Well, that's been wonderful. I've been silent for a little while on here. That's pretty funny. No wonder why people have been coming in and leaving. Well, now, I believe people can hear me at the moment. Yay! Yay! People can hear me. All right, let's see what's going on here. So I've been trying to explain the game to people, and no one's been able to hear me this entire time. So I'm going to try this one more time here to explain it. My audio was not working, and I believe it is now. I'm going to have to go and look at that in a second. So our game, so that you guys can actually finally hear me this morning. That's what's been going on. Been having technical difficulties, and I did not know because no one was in here. So our game, what happens with our game is, as you can see on this side right here, right there, that tells you what the strength for your character is when you go wandering through the wasteland. All right, you have currently 2 strength because this is 1, 2, 1, and this is each one a half, so that makes 2 strength for your character. Say you pick something as you go wandering through the wasteland, and you want to be a mutant as you wander through the wasteland. All right, you give you that +1 there. It'll tell you what you get. Well, as you wander through the wasteland, you pick from these here. All right, and from these here, you get anything random. And we'll see as you go through. We're going to pull something random out. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'm going to get some luck. I'm going to see what happens right now. We're going to pull this out. We get, well, look at that. There's a food for the human. That's 1 for the mutant. Mutants love food. The mutant goes eating that food and goes, yum, 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 yum. Gets 1, 2, 3 strength as they're wandering through the wasteland, going, wow, that's awesome. Now, as that mutant goes wandering through the wasteland, you go, maybe I'm going to bump into something else along the way. You go, let's see what we get here. Now I pull random things out. It's up to you guys. You can always tell me where to go because there's 78 cards. You can give me a number, or I can do random. It's up to you. Now, an elemental comes out. Look at that. Well, as you can see there, elementals are helpful to mutants. So you find a friend in the distance there. Friend comes along and helps you and cooks that food and goes, hey, you're going to get a little bit of rad there if you keep eating that there. Let me heat that up for you. Cook that. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4 strength as you wander through the wasteland here. Not bad on your wandering venture through the wasteland. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to do this. We have 12 cards here. We're going to go like this with our 12 cards. We're going to shuffle them up because we like to do that before. And then you get to pick. If you were here, you would tell me where you're going to go. Since it's just me, I'm going to do it right now. And we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to pull out. Here we are. Well, look at that. It's a dwarf. That's no good. That's an enemy. That's an enemy. Well, the elemental is fought off. That's no good. The elemental is fought off. Your enemy goes running away, but luckily that leaves you still with 3 strength as you wander through the wasteland here. Now, having 3 strength, you could potentially beat one of the bosses at the end. There's actually 3 bosses that you'll bump into that you could potentially either bounce off of or beat. Now, with that being said, we're going to go to our bosses, which are right here. There are always these 10 characters that you have to go through. We're going to shuffle those babies up. See what happens. And I am talking to myself right now, I believe. But we'll see if I'm talking to anybody else this morning. Because it is a little slow here. But maybe you guys can hear me because I was having some technical difficulties for a little bit there. Now, we're going to do that. Shuffle them up. And what will happen is you tell me what card you want to go with, what number. And I'll say like we're going to go with 4 today. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 4. We're going to run into that one. We're going to see if we get any luck. Oh, no. You do not get any luck. What happens is you bounce off. This comes out and eats you. You don't get it. You run away. You get spit out, though, because you're a mutant, and he doesn't like the taste. And as you run away, though, you find a vault in the distance. And in that vault, you come in here and you get a pick from a card. You go, let's see what happens. Maybe you get lucky and get something nice out. That's a $3 to $5 card. Maybe you'll get like most. There's a couple of them in there, but most of them are just bulk stuff here. So let's see. Oh, you come out with an eliminate the impossible. And that's what you come out with there. Now, maybe you were lucky, though. Maybe you're lucky and you happen to run into Owen Grady with your 3 strength. Well, you're going to beat Owen because Owen's only got 2 right there. What we would do is we'd shuffle up our 15 cards here. You would tell me where you would like to go or what one you want. And what happens is you get one of these pulls. And this tells you on here, what do you get? So you do this and you say, I want, that one hiding right there for some reason. You get that and you go, oh, look at this. You got a War of the Spark a booster. But maybe you got maybe you're lucky and get a play booster. Maybe you're lucky you get a Homelands. Maybe you're lucky you get a War or an AFR set booster. But that's what it is here. You get these to start out your game for your strength of your character, and you decide what you want. 5 ABD. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Hopefully you guys now can hear me. And now that you can hear me, what I'm going to do is I am going to do what I said before and open up a play booster. I mean a bundle here that I've been holding on to. I was going to open these bundles live, do a live anyways, and open them. And since we are live on YouTube on one of our drip streams here, figure we might as well have some fun with you guys. Jump into drip if you want to talk, maybe purchase and play the game, because those are your starting strength there if you want. You can always build your own with what's on there for your characters. I don't need to build them for you. Hopefully you all can hear me and you're having a good time this morning. I was having some technical difficulties and didn't know it. I think you can hear me now. Right, Tommy? You can hear me now, right? Right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, wow. But anyways, I'm talking to myself. Can you hear me now? What I'm going to do is we rip that open. I'm going to end up having to go to that site later. And we're going to open up a bundle here because I always wanted to open one of these. I have 3 of them, and I've been holding on to them for a little bit here. Wanted to open them. So, hey, Tommy, maybe you want to jump in on the game here. Just so you know, those are everything that I have right there and what's available. That right there is everything that that you will have for your adventure if you want to play an adventure and go as maybe you want to be a detective. I do have animations for each one of the characters. Maybe you want to be a strong human. Strong human. That's kind of fun. Or maybe a technician. We already showed you the mutant. All right, here we go. We're going to rip this open. We're going to see if my theory is going to be correct or not. Do I get better packs in play boosters out of better cards in play boosters out of bundles than I do in play boosters when you get them out of a box? Now, my theory is it's going to be the same as all right, here we go. Stay here with the sound. Why is it doing that? That is interesting that it keeps cutting it out. I think the sound is back again. Should be back. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Tommy. All right, here we go. All right. So thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, for what? Yeah. I was saying was my children were the ones that had asked me to do some streaming, and they wanted to go and do this. So that's why I started doing streaming and trying to do selling the stuff here, playing some games with you guys if you want. I actually should get the frequently asked questions in there, how to get the game where in there. I'm gonna put that in there after I open up a couple of these packs here, and then I'm gonna open up more of the packs afterwards. That's what I'll end up doing here. But that's actually a really cool dice. But thanks for letting me know I lost sound there for a minute there. That's very much appreciated. All right, here we go. So we do have these ones that are pre ones that come in here. I think this is like that card, the one that everybody gets. We'll see if it's we'll see if I get a good version. I don't know. Let's find out. I got an Axebane Ferox. Is that really what it is? An Axebane Ferox out of all of them? You couldn't give me like, something a little bit better than that? Well, I guess they expected this one to be a good card, maybe. All right, here we go. Yeah, the planes, nice ones, the foils. Oh, wait, they only give you a couple of those? And then they go into, all right, let's see what's over here. This is intriguing. I don't know. I might not like bundles as much. No wonder why they've been sitting on my shelf here. And no one wants them. See, I got these expecting them to be the Clue ones. But I ended up getting these ones, and these ones are the ones that came in by accident. I was like, oh, shite. But here we go. Dang it. It is all just plain ones like that. You only get a handful. That's crappy. They should have given you all foil versions of these. Well, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll be able to use these if I need to in games or stuff like that. And I guess if anybody wants this Axebane Ferox, they might have it. I might have this available for you guys here. But here we go. I'll put this over off this side. Let me get my cards put back in here. Well, that was disappointing. All right, let's see what we get on this one. Yeah, that's so stupid, Tommy. They should have definitely way more of those. There's no way that you should have just a couple of those oils in there. You should definitely have all of them in there. Like one whole pack. If you're spending for a bundle, you should get a bundle of them. I don't know, that's just me. But whatever. I might not be buying the bundles anymore myself. That's all it's going to end up boiling down to. Depends on what gets pulled out of the packs here. Or if they get a little rip. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't do that, and there's already a ding on the bottom. A tunnel tipster. This is what we got in here. Let me make sure I move over in the right spot there so you guys can see. Make your move. Dog walker. Fender at large. Extract a confession. Murder showcase. No more lies. Sudden setback. Cease and desist. Oh, an elegant parlor. All right, I'll take elegant parlor. Well, I like elegant parlor. Actually, I think I already have an elegant parlor. So if somebody wants this, I can put this up for a single for sale. Then in Hunted Brome Brute. Ooh, I don't think I have that one, though. Not bad. A little menace. We always like menace ones. And then a Persuasive Interrogators. What is this? Putrid Warrior. Whenever Putrid Warrior deals damage, choose one. Each player loses 1 life, or each player gains 1 life. Well, that's interesting. Interesting. Swamp. And a Thropter. All right. Well, that's an interesting list card. I like that. I like that, actually. Yeah, no, I've had a few of the list cards there before, but I haven't seen that one yet. Not bad. Elegant Parlor is pretty good. I'm going to put that in a sleeve here to protect it. Ooh, I'm out of them over here. Now, remember, if you do want to purchase anything, I think it says there's 6 people in here watching. So if you do want to purchase anything, let me know. You can see all the prices on the side there of what I got for packs. And you can play the game and maybe get yourself a free pack of cards. But you always get something free anyways. You get something from the vault no matter what. But I'm going to have something actually cool coming in the next couple of days. So with the vault, it's actually going to be pretty sweet. The vault, you're going to get some, there's going to be some old-timey packs that you're going to get. So you're gonna want to hang out here with that. Hey, Uncle, how you doing this morning? Travis, nice to see you. Doing our little thing here on Drip, having some fun. Right now, I'm actually just going through a Play Booster bundle, which when I originally bought it, I thought they were the Clue ones, and I found out they weren't going to be the Clue ones. I was happy I only got 3 of them and not a whole case of them. Really been busy. You know what, dude? I understand that. I completely understand that. My family and I are looking to plan to sell our house to move. Well, all right, we're going to potentially sell our house if we can get a lot of money for it, because it's been selling for cash around here. And I've wanted to go on a boat to do traveling around the world for years. And finally, people are on board with my family. And we found a couple of boats when we were at the Miami Boat Show that actually might work. So we might end up bumping onto a boat in the near future here and doing some traveling. Maybe we'll probably one of them is a potential that we might be in the U.S. for a little while, because they may want us to show the boat because it's the first hull of it. But other than that, we would end up being around like the Bahamas and stuff. But I'm going to still work for my boat, and luckily Starlink allows me to do that, having work from home stuff. But we've been doing a lot of upgrades. I bet you have different type of stuff. Mine were upgrades at work, so that's why we've had a headache. So yeah. How are y'all doing today? We're having some fun. Remember, we're going to rip some of this open here, and I'm going to do one thing quickly. Well, while you guys are here, I forgot to do something here. I want to add something in so that you have, what is going on here. All right. I want to add very quickly what the Wasteland adventure is. I just wanted to put it in the show. I forgot to put it in here so you guys could see. What is the Wasteland adventure? I forgot to put it in this the frequently asked questions there, and I need to put it in there now. There you go. You should be able to see that now. Should be able to see that now. It might not be the nicest and cleanest looking thing, but it is there. Yeah, dude. If it works out, Tommy, it'll be a good time. It'll end up being a good time. Hey, Nichols, how you doing? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We do our thing in the morning here. I just put in the frequently asked questions what the adventure game is for you guys if you want to. And remember, you guys play the adventure game, you always get something from the vault, which today or tomorrow will be some cool retro packs of things. Or if you happen to win, what happens is you get one of these, which is a booster pack from me for free. And the packs here are just the normal price of packs. They're not like over the top. They're just regular packs. Just if you want to play the game with us, you get to have some fun. That's really what that is there. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to open some more stuff. We're going to talk about our life and maybe our plans a little bit here, because these ones don't have the opening, so we know they're not the Japanese packs here. See how they don't have those? They don't have a little tear. So we know these are the U.S. packs. That's one of the things I was taught about. So if you guys didn't know that, that's kind of something cool to know. But yeah, it should be fun if we go traveling around the world and do that. I mean, I told my wife when I met her, one of the things I want to do is buy a boat and travel around the world. I think she thought it was like a joke for a while, but I kept saying it over and over and over again. And we watched other people doing it on YouTube, and she's like, you know what, that actually kind of looks fun. Then we went and we did a trip in the Bahamas for a week. We follow a person called Sailing Doodles on YouTube, and we did one of their flotillas for a week. And we were on a 45-foot catamaran, and she was like, you know what, this is actually really fun. I actually was able to sail the boat from one island to another one of the days. Like, the captain ended up going down and hanging out with everybody. It was like, he's got it. We know what he's doing. Yeah, so, hey, it's all right, Tommy. My family, we put a lot of effort into things that we've gone into. I started out my life, my family, I don't know how it happened. I don't really know that part of my life so much because I didn't ask. Kind of sensitive for family, but then I guess at some point we were homeless, and we lived in a trailer for a little while. which is like actually the first home that I remember. And then we, lived in apartments and finally moved up to getting a house again as a family. And then now I've moved up to what I can do now, where I have like a boat. We've got a nice house, and we're looking to buy a boat and stuff like that. And so I put a lot of effort into going into these things, and I don't mind doing it and having some fun now because I when I was a child, like I would be studying when others were doing their own thing, and they'd be like, "Hey, come out and play." I'm like, I got to study and make sure I get an A. And that helped to get to where I am. So like, I don't know. It's long story short, hard work does pay off sometimes. But here we go. We're gonna open these up and see what I get for luck here. I like how these ones are in the opposite order from the U.S. I like when they come commons first. I will say that. I'm a big fan of that. But here we go. Inside source. Reasonable doubt. Felonious rage. Repeat offender. Tunnel tipster. Make your move. Slice from the shadows. Clandestine meddler. Evidence examiner. Case of the pilfered proof. Furtive courier. Oh, a little Archdruid charm. All right, well, so far the play boosters are pretty nice out of the bundles. All right. Yeah, no, I know. I that is awesome. Thank you. Some people, you put the effort into, everybody can get there. I know people don't like to hear that, but if you do, you can get there. We got a little Archdruid charm. I like that. That was a nice one. Persuasive interrogators. Forest and a Thropter. Well, nice Archdruid's charm. All right, so far the play boosters aren't too bad here. We're going to pull out the couple of top cards so far that we got. We're going to leave those off to the side, actually, and see how play boosters do. Because I'm not sure about Haunted Bone Brute. I haven't seen that one much. But Elegant and Archdruids were pulled out. So that's pretty good there for those. What do you guys think? You think it's good? You think those are good there, or do you think those are just okay? Oh yeah, I had that Putrid Warrior for the list card that I wasn't sure what it was. I don't know what it came from and value and stuff like that. We're gonna roll our dice here. We're gonna go with number 10, which does not matter for anything. I actually really like that dice. Yeah, you know what, Tommy? You know what? Everybody really can do it. I'm going to let you guys know. All of you can do that if you put that effort in. Tommy, Travis, whichever one you are, hanging out in here. Because it's one of those things like I've been there before where I've been at nothing. I've also started from nothing a couple of times before. I've been laid off. I've been lost jobs. So, it happens. You can start and put effort in. But as long as one of the things I've found, my wife made the comment to me. It seems like as long as I keep being doing the honest, correct thing, I somehow end up doing pretty good. You looking for the God Quake Mole? You know what? I've been just trying to see. I want to see what we got in difference compared to others. Is really what it is. So I feel like the set boosters I always came out on top. So I want to try to come out on top here again. So I guess this is oh nice. I like when they do these clue cards. This is probably my favorite thing they have done in years is putting the art cards with the token cards. That's probably one of my favorite things they've done. Hey Mary, how you doing today? Just hanging out here. We are just ripping open a play booster from our bundle, seeing what we got. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we get here. A Rubble Belt Maverick. Griffinaut Tracker, Bumble Smuggler, Sanguine Savior, Agency Corner, Pick Your Poison, Murder, Convenient Target, Drinker Vampire, Fey Flight. Oh, look at that, a Lush Portico. All right, I'll take that again. And a Hidden in Plain Sight. That's pretty good too. Well, it was pretty good when it first came out. We'll see what it is now. Galvanize foil there. Then I'm mountain for our land. You know what? That wasn't too bad. Wasn't great for the Hide in Plain Sight, but the Lush Portico is nice. No, it's not. You know what? I'm going to say so far, knock on my fake wood here. That's definitely probably fake from Walmart on my little tray stand that stuff's sitting on. that I didn't just like jinx myself. But these are doing pretty good, these play boosters. I might just buy bundles from now on if I want play boosters, is really what it's going at the moment. Let's see how this goes. And maybe you guys can figure it out with me here on YouTube and on Drip here, guys. Everybody hanging out with me on YouTube and Drip. Make sure, hey, Malik, how you doing? Hey, I can't say that name. Macaque? Macaque? Oh, my God, I'm probably butchering that. And I'm probably sounding really bad right now. And I'm sorry if I'm saying that horribly back. But this is a gentleman from YouTube or a lady or a they from YouTube hanging out with me. Sorry, I can't have the chats all up right next to each other continuously. So I try to keep them up, but I need to be able to see everything here. So I do have to keep going back and forth between some screens. I do not have two at the moment. Eventually, I'm going to have two screens, but we'll see. You know what, actually? I think I can do two screens right now. Here we go. I actually think I can do two screens at the moment because I'm not doing any animations. So that's what we're going on. There we go. Here we go. You can see that on screen here. Perfect. Now I can actually do two because I don't have any animations I'm doing at the moment. All right, those are everything I got there. Not bad. I'm going to put those back. We got our hidden in plain sight and our lush portico. All right, now let's see what else we get. We're going to roll our dice and let's see if it's going to tell us, because last time I got a 10, I got a good card. Oh, we got a 15 this time. Let's see if it's a good one now again. Maybe that means we're going to pull out a good card again. I don't know. We're having some fun and being bored right now. So no one wants to jump in and play our game with us, which is our adventure game where you get a free pack of cards if you beat the boss. Or maybe you go down to the vault and happen to come out with a free card. Potentially a card that could be a few bucks in there. That is true. Now let's see, is this one of the ones with our cards correct? Yes. I wish they put other artifacts, though, on these, and it wasn't just the clue cards. That's what I wanted to see, is more tokens on them other than just the clue cards. So that was a little frustrating there. I like the clue cards a lot, though, and how they did that. I want them to do that on the rest of them. So if you listen, Wizards, to this random dude on YouTube and Drip, make sure that you're putting the R cards again onto your characters, because we onto the back of your tokens, because we like that a lot. We're a big fan of that. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments or in the chat there if you like it too. But here we go. Your person of interest, magnifying glass, locks on eavesdropper, museum night watch, projector inspector, a little galvanize. We're going to deduce insidious roots. Not a bad little card there. I think this is like a $2-3 card. Well, it was a $2 card. Let me say that again. They've all changed so frequently. One of the things that has a problem is they change so frequently in their prices that I can say, like 3 days ago it was $4 and today it's like 10 cents. Right, Marie? Cornered crook. He's coming in and hanging out. Well, anyways, floatsome. Convenient target. Drag the canal. All right, I haven't seen a drag the canal. Create a white blue detective creature token. If creature dies, turn you gain 2 life. Surveil 2, then invest. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. I like that. Drag the canal for blue. Oh, that's a pretty nice card. I like that one. And then, I like good playing card at least. Granite Witness and a Forest. Well, that's our rare. All right, let's see what we keep getting here. If we get anything, that was one kind of dud pack. All right, let's see if we get any more. How many did you said you opened some yourself? Standard be like that. I know, standard be like that. That is true. You Tommy, you said that you got some duds yourself. Was the whole box a dud? Or was it just like most of the packs were and you got a couple of them that were good? Oh, nice. Got the R card again with the token, with the clue. I'm going to have to collect those. I have some of those that are the foil ones. I don't know. Do people want those? Maybe I'll give those away at some point if people want these type of things. If they don't have them, I feel like that's going to be a unique thing if they don't do them. But here we go. Snarling Gorehound. Let's see what we have here. Rubblebelt Maverick. Griffinaut Tracker. Bubble Smuggler. Sanguine Savior. Agency Coroner. Thinking Cap. Dramatic Accusation. Most were duds. All right, that's good to know. Well, they got a few of them that weren't so far then. Dramatic Accusation. Tin Street Gossip. Slimy Dual Leech. Hard-hitting Question. Oh, Cryptic Coat. That's a decent one, if I remember. Cryptic Coat's a decent little one there. Airtight Alibi. Swamp. All right, not bad. Not bad. That's not like a $10 card, but I believe that's like a $2 or $3 one, or it used to be. But it's a nice playing card, though. When Cryptic Coat enters the battlefield, cloak the top card of your library, then attach Cryptic Coat to it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. So you get to use it and flip it right around after its mana cost. Not whenever you want. Start it hitting right away. This is what is makes it into an instant card, right? Is what that does. Is what Cryptic Coat makes it into an instant, and it becomes a +1 on top of it. Oh, you can even return Cryptic Coat to his owner's hand and do it to someone else. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that one. I haven't read some of these fully, so I'm going to go through them a little bit here since we're hanging out with you guys for a little bit. I count duds as if pack is less value than the pack I paid for it unless it's a card I want. All right, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So that would have been a dud pack because I would have paid less, probably less than it. So let's see what happens here. Sorry, guys, my drink is off to the side. I don't like having it by the cards. You know what I mean? But hey, if anybody wants to play, guys, try out the adventure game. It'll be fun. Like I said, you get some free stuff if you want. All right, let's see what we get here out of our play. Our fourth. All right, wait. We got 4 left. So I think this is the 4th one, right? 5th one. Projector, Inspector again. Galvanize. Snarling Gorehound. Rubblebelt Maverick. Griffinaut Tracker. Pick Your Poison. Fanatical Strength. Piece of the Burning Mask. Living Conundrum. Lightning Helix. We got a Vengeful Tracker. Treacherous Greed for your rare. All right, that's definitely a dud pack. Those 2 dud packs there. Buried in the Garden and 2 planes. And I mean, your foil planes and then a token card. Now, guys, for you all that do not know, whenever you purchase anything from us, we can send you a little thank you. One of those might be one of the art cards that have a little token written on the back there, like Nolan, our youngest, who says he wants to help. So I let him make art cards to help us. That's his food token. Now let's see if there's anyone else here. Oh, Mama Gleason wanted to help. She made a little food token for someone. But that's just, we use those there to have some fun with them. Say thank you for those that purchase stuff from us. But that one was a dud pack. Definitely a dud pack. Now, if you guys want to come in and hang out, let me know. All those of you on YouTube, jump on over to our stream on Drip here. Having a great time. Hanging out. Ripping open a booster here that I have, a bundle. Seeing if we get better play boosters in the bundle than we do in our set boosters. Our play boosters in our boxes. Or if it's like we kind of like to use to get better set boosters when you got a bundle. We have our buddy Tommy said that he had a dud most of them. I had a couple of good ones, but the rest of these have been duds so far. So I'm suspecting that we're going to have duds most of the time now. We got a clue. Nice. We do the art with a clue. I love how they do that. They need to just do it with other tokens, though. Right? What do you think, guys? Other tokens need to be used rather than just those 2? Seems a little boring just to have those 2 there, right, Tommy? Now you guys can come and hang out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'd have something other than those ones. So let's do that here. We're gonna get this and let's see if we get something better here on this one. Cold Case Cracker. Person of interest. Magnifying glass. Locks on eavesdropper. Museum night watch. Shady informant. Chases on. Surveillance monitor. Presumed dead. Scene of the crime. Hustle and bustle. Nice little hustle and bustle. Assemble the players. Ooh, that's actually not bad if I remember right. Looking at the top part of your library anytime, and once each turn you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. That is a good card, Vermont I remembered. Red Herring and Forest. There we go. I'll take that one. I don't think that's a high value one. So that might have been a dud pack and come to value. But that was actually a pretty good card if I remember right. If you play white, that is, right? If you play white, that is. All right. Bryce, thanks for coming in and hanging out. We're doing our little thing here where if you jump in and you play a game, you always check the notes or the questions there for our frequently asked questions. It'll explain how you play the game here. But you could come out with a free pack of cards, or maybe you come out with something from the vault. But you hang out with us. We get to have some fun. We're ripping open some play boosters right now. Just seeing what we got out of a bundle. Seeing if the play boosters in the bundle are better than the play boosters that you get out of the other stuff. The set boosters like you used to get in the bundle. Like they're that. Or if they're going to be better than the play boosters out of a regular box. Every one of these is like this right here, by the way. Good thing they put a common one in the front there. I feel like there's a bad cut here. Or I'm ripping them open poorly. I don't think I'm ripping them open poorly because I've never had that happen on everyone. Inside source. Reasonable doubt. Founders rage. Repeat offender. Tunnel tipster. What do you think, Bryce? Do you use bundles and get better stuff in them? Make your move. Thinking cap. Fanatical strength. Case of the Gateway Express. Candlestick. Essence of Antiquity. Homicide Investigator. All right, not bad for my rare. Whenever more and more creature dies, you control investigate. This ability triggers only once each turn. Not bad, not bad. Sound is out again. Why does the sound keep going out? Thank you, bud. I do appreciate that. That's weird. I'm gonna have to send over a report here and figure out why it keeps going out. That's interesting. Thank you, Tommy. So what I was saying was I actually have as you guys can see here, I have some vintage, not super vintage, except for Homelands. That is from exceptionally vintage there. But I got a keeps going out. Why? Why? Why does it keep going out here? That is so weird. All right, I'm going to keep that open, I guess. What I've been trying to say here is that with this, I got some vintage stuff myself. Not all, like, I mean, Homelands is nice, not great because nothing horrible, like huge out of there. But I do remember going and picking these up for like a couple bucks at Matt Sports Plus. Oh, thank you. Hey, whoever jumped in here, what was that? Got some balloons going? What are you looking for in EMA there? What are you looking for at EMA there? Let me see. I don't know what's going on here. I have some balloons that popped up. Why'd balloons pop up? What did I do? Monocrypt. Oh, you're looking for the monocrypt out of it. I know some people, there's a Mox that people were looking for out of it. Mox. Oh, audio out again. It's like I need to have this open for the audio to stay up. That is really weird. Yeah, but yeah, those are the big ones out of there. Yeah, I gotta. But I remember going to, like I was saying, I remember going to Mad Sports Plus. And we'd get, it was all baseball and basketball, hockey cards, and I would get baseball cards and some basketball cards because when I played hockey, I had a bunch of hockey, but then I got injured. Somebody got injured in a big game, and I wasn't allowed to play hockey after that, I guess. But so I still went and got other cards, but I would pick out these things too because I had some Magic the Gathering myself. I do have one more pack to open here, guys. So those that are hanging out, wanting to see it. But these ones were some fun ones that I remember opening. Homelands. Go drop a couple dollars and pick them up. Maybe set up, make your deck a little bit better. I mean, here, I'll actually show you. I'll show you because my kids. The reason why I started doing this again, Tommy, was my kids actually found when we were moving stuff around our house here. My kids actually found my my old Magic stuff. So this is what happened. They ended up coming over and like, "Hey, Dad, what is this box here?" And I'm like, I don't know. I go, crap. Oh, that's from when I was younger. I used to play that game, and I told them what it was. Like, I haven't played it in years, and like literally have not played this in years. So these are quite literally decks that I played with when I was a child, when I was the age 2 years older than my oldest son. And they were all like, they got wicked excited about it, wanted to know if they could play. So I went and found some new stuff, and I think it was the time it was March of the Machine that was out. I wasn't a giant fan of it because I was kind of getting used to it again, but then Lord of the Rings I saw was coming out, and that's where I came in. You do see wipe order cards in there. There are a few of them. And then we came in and we had a lot of fun playing with Lord of the Rings. And then that was made me come into here and start doing like streaming stuff because my oldest wanted to rip packs opening because he started seeing people rip packs open online. He's like, "Can we do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" But I can afford it, so let's figure out if we can go for it. Was my audio dropping again? No, it's breaking up a little bit. There we go. That's fine. All right. Anyway, so like here, as you can see, these are my old decks. This is literally my old cards from when I was a child. Their age. There you go. Some nice cards there. A little Raise the Dead. Howl from Beyond. I know. Vic, throw some back in time. I think this is my black and red deck I think I made. Like I said, these aren't the best of cards because I didn't have a bunch of money as a kid. I can go buy all kinds of singles. This was either I opened a pack and got them, or I opened a starter box and got them, or I didn't have it at all. But yeah, got a lot of old stuff here from when I was younger. Yes, they do look way better, Tommy. And that's why I like when they have the when you see some of the retro ones they start coming out with and doing some of that. It's that, or I will admit I like the anime or the old ones, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's either go really cool with the anime thing, or go like back in time and do the old ones where they're nice and that stuff. But this was one of my decks that I had. As I said, I didn't have a lot of money. I was a child. I was, like I said, I started out, I guess, pretty poor. I didn't realize it. My parents didn't let me figure that out until I was older, Yes, the classic ones definitely do look so good. Like the art on these, I just Kel Jordan, whatever. I could always have a hard time saying that. Chaos Charm was one of my favorite ones to look at with the it looked like an eye with the ruby there. And I always like the lands, by the way. They look like an actual place that I would want to be on, But anyways, these are a lot of my old ones. That's for my old deck. My black and I think this is the black and red one, as you can see here. Yeah, I remember going and buying Homelands to try to boost up my decks here. As you see, there's a Homelands one there. A little Joven. Davros Knight. Chandler, there's one. As you see, there's some of the Homelands that I purchased when I was younger to boost my deck up. The little Merc Dwellers. Urberg Panther. That was a good one when I was younger. There we go. Swamps. Little Fisher again. There's our lands. But anyways, I got a lot more of those. We can go through those some more after I maybe I'm going to rip open this pack here for those that are watching. Hopefully you have some more people hanging out with us for a little while to watch, but just go a little back in time. Stars is your favorite set by far. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I was up to, I think around Ice Age was my when I got into high school, and then I ended up joining like the wrestling team, and I didn't have time to play Magic or anything like that, so I ended up not doing it anymore. And then I got into college and went on to other life stuff and never got to that anymore. So that's kind of why it was off to the side. It was never like I stopped doing it purposely because I didn't like it. It was more I stopped doing it because life occurred and I didn't have time for it. But now I have a little bit more time for it because my family's here and they want to do it, And so we play. The cool thing is we play cards with the family on a regular basis. Like my kids will play. We'll play like probably tonight. We'll play some cards because it's going to be. I'm not going to have a lot to ship out, so I'll end up probably packing up or anything. I'll end up probably doing tonight playing some cards with them. Maybe I'll end up going over to the shop or something like that and playing some cards with people. Who knows? But anyways, I'm gonna open the last one up here. I have a feeling that nothing is going to be out of this because I feel like the first two is where we got the big hits. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to open this one up, and I feel the first two is where we got the big hits, Tommy. What do you think? I think you're the only one hanging out with me, so that's why I keep asking you. Not trying to be rude, saying that you're the only one hanging out with me, that I don't have a problem with it. It's more like I think you're the only one here, that's why I'm asking. Mythic should be in here. All right, yeah, exactly. I was going to say I haven't gone to Mythic. So let's see. All right, you got one Mythic per box. All right, let's see what happens then. Snarling Gorehound, Rubble Belt Maverick, Griffinaut Tracker, Bubble Smuggler, Sanguine Savior, Gravestone Strider, Auspicious Arrival, Concealed Weapon, Surveillance Monitor, Presumed Dead, Aftermath Analyst. Well, we have an Aurelia, the Law Above. That's a pretty decent one for a rare. Snarling Gorehound, Forest, and we didn't get a Mythic at all. Well, these bundles are intriguing. We got some okay cards. We definitely got a lot of, our lands, which were a little bit of a disappointment also. And then we got the cool dice. That was, I think, the coolest thing about it was the dice. And now what we got, though, for our cards, though, are big hits out of it. Uh-oh, let's get this here. Dang it. There we go. Our big hits, if you're going to call them big hits, are rare cards that we got are this here. War Leader's Call is one of the best rares in the set. I know it is. War Leader's. I didn't. Wait. War Leader's Call wasn't in there. Did I skip it? I didn't think I skipped that. I didn't see War Leader's Call. Oh, okay. Yes, I have a War Leader's Call too. It is a pretty good card from the set. Yeah, so this is what our bundle is we came out with for our rares. All right. The Homicide Investigator, Assemble the Players, Treacherous Greed, Cryptic Coat, Drag the Canal. Yeah, it definitely is. Hide in Plain Sight. Lush Portico. Putrid Warrior for a list card. Elegant Parlor. Hunted Bone Brew. Archer's Charm. And then an Aurelia, the Law Above. So this was like maybe $10. I'll have to double check on that. This is like $3. This is like $3 unless it's gone up. That's like $3 to $4 unless it's gone up. That was $2. And these are all anywhere between $1 to less, I think. So that would be 10, 20. Yeah, this bundle. I would say the bundles don't seem like they are, at the moment, this bundle was a dud. I will say that. This bundle was a dud. Except I do like the dice. The dice did not cost like $30, though. This is not a $30 worth dice, though. Especially with your imperfections in there. Hey, guests, how you doing? For Jake coming in. We do appreciate when people come in and hang out. We're just doing our little thing here. Hanging out on the tubes also, for those of you that are hanging out. So that was our booster, our bundle. Our boosters in our bundle. All righty. Well, at least I have another box to put stuff in. All right, that's what I'll say. At least I get another box here to put things in. And you know what? I don't even get 2 boxes. I only get 1. They jip you now. They don't even give you 2 like they used to, like the big one and the small one. You only get 1 box now. But that's okay. We'll do this here. I'll use this later for this helps actually. I use this for put the cards in when people buy stuff for shipping. So like I'll put them in a little package like this. Say somebody bought something, and then we put it over in there, and it helps to keep everything organized. So those are actually nice and helpful benefit that way. But I will say that was a little bit of a disappointment. We'll say the Countdown Life counter in the completed bundle was sick. What completed bundle? Are you talking about the mystery bundle? Because I saw some of those and they were pretty cool looking. All right, so there we go there. All right, everybody, thank you all for you. I do appreciate you coming and hanging out and watching. But I'll put that over there. Maybe somebody will want to play. That comes in and hang out will want to play a game. We were doing a little opening there. Maybe one of you will want to play. We'll find out. Maybe you want to be a detective that goes wandering through the wasteland. Or a mutant. I don't know. It's pretty cool, our game. You get to get a free item with everything you play. So you get a free vault if you lose to the boss, which is when you pick one of the 10 cards here. Or if you happen to beat the boss, because you come out on top with more strength to beat it, you get a pull from here, which is one of these are going to have something on it. So maybe you go, I'm going to pull this out. You get a play booster of Martyrs at Karlov Manor for free just because you bought your packs of cards to play with us. So I think there was 2 other people in here hanging out just now with Tommy. Oh, no, Tommy's just the only one here with me again. Oh, the auction? We'll run it right now for a minute here, if you want it. Sorry, I did not know that was processing there. I thought I had it running for a minute there. I'm sorry, I had that running. We're going to have S-Bad came in. We'll have you, and we'll do that for you, Tommy. We'll do our little adventure. And I want to take a picture so you see the cards that you get. 1, 2, 3. I thought it was running. I didn't know it was running. I thought I had it running for an indefinite time. I didn't know it didn't run and it didn't stop. I'm sorry. That was my mistake on how this ran. So let me do a picture quickly. I'm going to take a screenshot so you see what was here. And there you go. I do appreciate that. And here is going to be what you get. We're going to go 1, 2 strength on your adventure through the wasteland here. All right, bud? Now, Tommy, what kind of creature would you like to be? And I'm sorry, I didn't know that wasn't running there. I thought it had been running there. So that was my fault on that one. I made a mistake. And we're going to put one up again right after. Now, Tommy, you got 2 strength, 1, 2, and you can pick your character, what you would like to be. So let me take a little drink here. Going to be a mutant. All right. You're a mutant wandering through the wasteland here, Tommy. As you wander through this wasteland, Tommy, you're going to bump into things as you go. You can maybe pick up an item, maybe you drop an item. We're not really exactly sure what it is because you keep going through, and you can tell me what you would like here. Would you like me to pick something up specifically, like, say, number 5, or would you like me to do a random card for you as you wander through the wasteland? See what you pick up and see what happens here. We're going to do random. All right. When we do random, I like to do this here to see kind of like what the last card standing is. All right, the last card standing seems to be this one here. Let's see if this mutant comes out with anything. Oh, no. The mutant finds a treasure. They look on the ground. They pick this thing up. Oh, this is shiny. They take a bite. They go, oh, no, my tooth. This does not help them as they adventure through the wasteland. They now go down to 1 strength because they're having a hard time eating now because they have a sore tooth as they wander through this wasteland. This is not good luck for them. Now, I currently only have Happy Path. I'm working on the rest for the bad luck stuff. But we'll get that up for our release day show on the 8th for Fallout, where I'm going to have, hopefully, I'll have a few boxes of Fallout, and I'll also have other stuff there. I don't know. That's something the mutant doesn't really understand. They thought it was shiny, and maybe it was glowing food for them because they eat radiated food because they're mutant. All right, here we go. We're going to see what else we got random here because that's what you said, random. We're going to do this. And here you go. We see what happens. This mutant goes, and oh no, a knight comes wandering out and comes wandering through the wasteland around a corner of a burnt-out building. He goes, hey there, mutant, I am not your friend. Comes charging after you. You run away, dive into another building. He's having a hard time getting to you, but you know what? He goes, he gives up. He sees something else in the distance he wants to go after. But that leaves you with no strength because you're barely able to walk as you dove in there. You bumped your head on something to try to get away, and you're now a little bit dizzy wandering through the wasteland. Hopefully, you can find a friend in this venture through the wasteland here, a companion that might be able to give you a little assistance to help you. Maybe you'll find a friend, an acquaintance. Let's find out if you get a companion. Now, you said you wanted a random. There are 12 cards, so I'll do random again here for you, Tommy, and we'll see what happens for you. We're going to do this. We're going to go, I like to see, this one kind of seems to be hiding. We're going to do that one. We're going to do that one right there, the one that seems to be hiding a little bit. And let's see if you find a companion as you wander through the wasteland, Tommy. Oh, this is wonderful. A fungus dinosaur comes out and goes, buddy, jump on my back. I will help you as you wander through. I know you're struggling and you're having a hard time. So you are now at 1 strength as you wander through the wasteland, and that is okay. That dinosaur's got you on his back. He goes, buddy, I'll help you go through the wasteland here. Let's see if you can get some luck wandering this wasteland. Let's see if you'll find a boss that you're going to get crushed by, or if you're going to be able to have your friend help you as you wander through the wasteland. Now, what happens here, Tommy, is normally you would this would be if you had something for the chance of beating, this would be 1 of 10, but you don't really have one being at 1 strength. But maybe you won't get crushed. All right. So we're gonna do this one right here because that one seems to be hiding a little bit too. And that one, the last thing that was hiding was a friend. So let's see what we get here, Tommy. Oh, look at Owen comes by trying to go and race and steal the rest of your stuff that you have, but your fungus dinosaur goes running after him quickly. You're able to walk away from Owen as your fungus dinosaur attacks him in the background. That luckily leaves you with your 1 strength, but that does not help you on your trip through the wasteland. So you do have to wander back to the vault where you find something waiting for you there. Now, is there something good, something bad, something okay, something we'll find out with our randomness that you had said before? Let's go with the top one there. Kind of do it like that. See which one is random. And then you got a little case of the Gateway Express. Nothing big there, but a little extra cards, never bad to have. But you always get your packs. So let's have some fun. You want me to rip these open and see what you get for luck, bud? Yes, all right, here we go. We're going to go with our play, and because we have these here, I get to rip it nicely from the top over here. I like that. I like when you can rip them from this area, Tommy. Makes it nice and easy. I had a person on one of the YouTube comments say that I open packs very, what was it? It was awkward. My opening of packs is awkward. All right, here we go. We're going to do this here, and then what I like to do, if you don't mind, Tommy, I'm going to move the first 7 to the back here so we see the spoilers at the end. All right? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, all right. And then see that we have those there. And we're going to reverse the order. That way you see the spoilers at the end, not the beginning there. All right. Frantic Scapegoat, Hotshot Investigators, Nervous Gardener, Public Thoroughfare, Sanguine Savior, Due Diligence, Agency Corner, Granite Witness, Harry Dronesmith, Case of the Gorgon's Kiss, Case of the Uneaten Feast. I actually haven't seen that one yet. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Oh, that's nice. To solve, you've gained 5 or more life this turn. Oh, wow. Sacrifice this case. Creature cards in your graveyard game. You may cast this card from your... Oh, wow. That's a sweet card. Even if that's not worth money, that is an awesome card. Oh, look at that. And a Fugitive Codebreaker. Not bad there. And then a Hazada Vigilante. And a Mountain. And your R card. Now, if you don't use those R cards, I do ask everybody if you don't use R cards or you don't want the R cards. My family does use them here. So, and one of the other things that I do here is I do this for shipping. I go like this to make them stiffer for putting in a top loader because I think Case of Uneaten one is worth something. And this, if you don't want me to do this, Tommy, I won't. I'll do it individually. But I found that this makes it so they don't slide out of the top loaders. All right, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for keeping the R card there. But I found if I do it like this, they don't slide out of the top loaders during shipping. And it actually keeps the top loaders stiffer, so the cards don't like bend around also during shipping. And I'm going to put that R card over there. And you're going to get yourself one, too, to say thank you for hanging out with us this morning, Tommy. We do appreciate it. But here we go. We're going to get this ripped open. There we go. And let's see what we get for luck for you. And here we are. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, we're going to put those on the end like I did here so they can see this boy is the end. And I'm going to change this song here because I'm not a fan of it. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. Not on my watch. I always need to forget to move it over. Undercover Crocodile. Bite down on crime. Public thoroughfare. Out cold. A little murder. Auspicious arrival. Agency corner. Pompous gadabout. Long goodbye. Corvode haunch. Crovode haunch. I always have a hard time saying that. Crovode haunch. Analyze pollen. Not bad for your rare. Cerebral confiscation foil. Mountain in your art card there. And you said I could keep that. I do appreciate that. You're going to get your one back yourself anyways. A little signed one saying thank you. And there's your horizon here. Let's see what we get for our luck here. Let's see what we get for our luck here, Tommy. We have an ephemerate. Blade back sliver. Oh, we like the slivers. I have a sliver deck. My youngest actually started playing Magic with the sliver deck because it's all like +1 minuses and stuff like that. And he ended up coming out and beating me 40, like has all his life. I think he ended up having like 42 life. And I had 0 life when we played against each other. He's 8. And all it was doing math, plus and minus. Like, this does this, right? I'm like, yes. Yes. But anyways, here we go. Nice one, a little sliver there. Umazawa's Charm. Nimble Mongoose. Yes, they are definitely good if you build them right. Croatian Tusker. Iceberg Cancerix. Lancer Sliver, nice. Another little sliver there. First Strike, that's nice. Rank Officer. Pondering Mage. Coombs Astroblade. I actually haven't seen that one. Draw a card. Add 1 mana of any color. That's actually not bad for drawing a card there. Ingenious Infiltrator. Generous Gift. Ooh, that's new. I haven't seen that one from before. That should be well, I've not new. I haven't seen that one in here from these pulled out is what I'm kind of getting at. All right, here we're back. My sound is back. Can you hear me? Damn that crap! That sound keeps going out. All right, I'll send something over to tech support here. But anyway, generous gift you got there and a talisman. I was saying I think those are 2 nice ones. And then Eladram's Call. Search your library for a creature card, reveal that, put it in your hand, then shuffle. That's a pretty nice card there. Eladram's Call. I feel like that's a pretty good hit. I'll have to double check on the price on that, but that card in itself is nice. Snow-covered island. We always like the snow-covered ones. You said I could keep that, so I do appreciate it. And a nice foil token. That's pretty nice there. Nice foil token. Eladram's Call. Whatever that is. Talisman of Resilience. And then a generous gift. Not bad there. Not bad there. Thank you. We do appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. We'll continue doing our thing here. And maybe somebody else will want to jump in that's hanging out. I'm going to do this because, like I said, I'm not sure on the pricing on these ones, but I'm going to double check before I ship. And if they are like anywhere is over like $5 to $10, I end up putting them in top loaders for shipping to keep them nice and protected. But we're having some fun here. $8 is not bad. No, that's what it is? Sweet buddy. I knew it was a few bucks. Eladram's Call. Wow, that is so hard for me to say. Eladram's Call. The Talisman of Resilience. Not too bad for an old pack there. That's nice when you get those little hits out of those old guys. Now, I do have more of that available if you guys want. I'll put up another auction for anybody that's hanging out here. And if you would like it, you can let me know. And the other thing what we'll do is you can always pick your own. I don't need to keep putting it up for you, too. So I'm going to do this, actually. We're going to do this. We'll start out with 1, 2, and we'll call it a, we'll do one of these. Half. Well, 2.5 strength to start your character with, all right? You guys can tell me what you want. I don't need to keep putting those up there. I do have it up there on right there, telling you what I got available and what the price of everything is. So if you guys want, you can jump in on this. I'll put this one up right now for you. All right, let me get that on. Here. And this is going to start at this for those 3. There you go. We're going to run it for, I'll run it for a minute here. And I'll just keep starting it over and over and over again to keep it going if people want it. But that's what we got here right now to play our adventure if you want. And I'm going to get your stuff put in a little package here, Tommy. That way we don't get your stuff mixed up in case anybody else buys anything, all right? Anybody else happens to bump in here. 5 ABD. 5 ABD. Not BB. BD. All right. Thank you, Tommy. I do appreciate that. We had some fun playing the game. And hey, you know what I'm going to do? I want to show what the happy path is. Just in case you want to see what it would have been like if you got the happy path and you came out on top, where you beat the boss and you want to see what the animations would look like. All right. So, say you come out and you came out of that and where you beat Owen Grady there. So what you would be doing is you'd be a wandering person through the wasteland. You'd find something to eat, strengthen up, get yourself up to 2 or 3 strength. Then maybe you find a friend along the way in the wasteland there. Gives you a little tip, maybe another tooth, something to help you. Give you some better food. Then your dino will come along. Tell you jump on his back, he'll help you through the wasteland. Now you're quite strong wandering through the wasteland. And maybe you bumped into this person here, Owen. Now what happens is Owen gets beat by you. And then you end up being, because you beat Owen, you get a choice to pull from one of these packs. It's a free pack of cards, just saying thank you for playing. Now, if you happen to lose, though, you get something from the vault where you stumble back to the vault and you do get something. Either today or tomorrow. I don't know the exact day. I'm going to have some really cool things in there, though, for it. It's going to be, there'll be some old packs, old-timey packs of cards there. Not as old as I wanted, because it would have been too expensive to get as old as I wanted and exactly what I wanted. Oh, no, the camera died? Seriously? My camera froze. Hold on a second here. Having lots of technical difficulties this morning. Audio? All right, here we go. There, I'm sorry. I dropped you guys again. I'm having technical difficulties. Well, what I was trying to say was, if you happen to win, maybe you're going to be one of the ones that comes out and picks a pack. You get a free pack of cards, and if you don't win, you still get to go to the vault and have some fun here in the vault. That's really what it is. Maybe you want to play, maybe you don't. I don't know. Some people like to. Some people don't. It's their thing. But it is up to you if you want to play with us today. I think I did this one here. I'll put this one back. And remember, you guys, you can pick out what you want for those that are hanging out here. And Tommy, I think I might open something else in the near future. I just don't know what. I'm debating because I'm only here for another couple minutes before I have to head over to work. But I do appreciate you coming and hanging out with me this morning. Now, is there anybody else that's on here to do like a raid or something too? I don't know if you guys do that stuff here. Let me see if I can find that. Am I the only person on right now? Nope, we got another person on right now. All right, let's do this. Fallen. Fallen is on right now. We'll go over to Fallen because I need to start my work day. Let's see if I can do that here. All right, we're going to exit this, end the stream. Now, how do I raid over to somebody? Tools. Do you know how to do that, Tommy? By any chance? I thought I had the ability to do it here. Nah. All right, hold on a second. Well, it's only you hanging out with me right now.